Hello everyone, my name is Christian. Welcome back to Tekpon. Today our guests are Alex and Roman, the CEO and CTO at CoSupport AI. Hello guys, thanks for joining us today.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Hello. Thanks for
First
having
of
us
all, I will
today.
let you present yourself and tell us more about the product.
Yeah, sure. I can start. So my name is Alex. I'm CEO at CoSupport AI. And CoSupport AI is basically a startup that focuses on developing and implementing AI solutions in customer support.
Mm-hmm. What do you say is the biggest problem that you solve?
The biggest problem that we solve is definitely the continuously growing customer expectations. Because if we take Salesforce study, for example, approximately 80% of customers demand immediate responses, while 60 are not happy with the resolution time. And time is crucial. In that regard, traditional support approaches are dying. And that's where CoSupport AI steps in. So we offer AI solutions that, first of all, automate the portion of your support requests, then boost the support team's productivity by providing them with ready-to-go reply suggestions. And
Okay.
also we have the BI product, business intelligence, that can really convert your customer correspondence into revenue.
Mm-hmm. And who would you say is the product for? What type of companies? Who are you targeting? Who is the audience?
The audience is definitely companies that have at least 5,000 support requests monthly. So this is from mid to large size companies.
Okay. In terms of features, what would you say are the most loved features that you see in the product?
Very good question. So our pricing model is built the way that all our subscription plans provide you with access to all the features right away. But I guess we'll talk about pricing a bit later. So regarding the most popular feature, I think that that's definitely the option to customize the AI models that we build for our clients, because we build custom models and we can even influence the AI model behavior. Say you want your AI on the web site or app to be more sales oriented, so entice people sharing their contact details or booking meetings with your sales team. So we can set up the model the way that it will do that.
Mm-hmm.
Tone of voice, also we can adapt your communication style. So that's something that our clients really like and appreciate.
What would you say are the use cases of the product?
Okay, there are actually a lot of different use cases. First of all, that's the standard support.
Yeah.
So you have an app or you have a website and you want to have a widget on the app or website, and the AI will be resolving all the incoming support requests independently. So that's the first use case. Then the second one, which I mentioned a couple of minutes ago, the sales-oriented
Sales. Yeah.
models. Yeah. Also, use cases differ depending on the AI solutions that you would like to leverage, because we offer different AI products. First example is if you want to automate, that's the AI agent that resolves support requests independently. So we can leverage your documentation, your public help center, past correspondence, and with the help of that data sources, automate the portion of your support workflow. And the most important part here is that our model does not hallucinate, which is a common issue for example, ChatGPT and all the other solutions that are leveraging OpenAI technology. That's because we have our own unique AI architecture that has been recently patented in the US. So that's one use case. Then you may not trust AI yet. So there are many companies that just don't want to allow AI handle support requests independently. In that case, we have a separate product that instead of responding to customers independently, it provides ready-to-go reply suggestions for your support team.
Yes.
So they don't need to spend time crafting responses from scratch. And on top of that, the AI business intelligence. So we integrate with your communication channels, CRM systems, and then you can leverage all of that data to handle tasks like, okay, what are the top 5 issues reported by our customers this week? Or what are the top
Right.
3 feature requests of this year? So usually that's a very time-consuming task, because support agents need to manually track the data. Then someone
Yes.
has to analyze this data and create reports. But our AI handles such tasks within seconds.
That's amazing. And thank you for sharing the use cases. Now, I think it makes sense for everyone. And in terms of the integrations, which one are the most common that you see being used? by your customers?
Yeah, that's definitely the integrations with their CRM systems. So we have integrations with the most popular help desks like Zendesk, Freshdesk, Intercom, Zoho Desk. On top of that, we also integrate with business messengers like Slack and Microsoft Teams. And lastly, we do offer custom integrations. So integrations with the client's in-house system. They may have some order management systems that they built in-house, and our AI can be integrated with that order management system so that when people reach out with questions like, hey, what's my order status? Instead of generating some default generic answer, like here is the link to the tracking page, enter your order ID and you'll find the status. Instead of that, our model can actually go to your backend, locate the order and come back with the actual order status. Like the order is on the way to you, expected delivery time is say Monday 3 p.m.
Okay. And in terms of pricing, how does it work? Do you charge per responses per month? How does it work?
Yeah, our pricing consists of two components: the one-time setup fee and the monthly subscription. So the one-time setup fee varies depending on the systems we'll need to integrate with. And
Okay.
usually it's within $500 to $5,000. And then the monthly subscription, we offer different subscription plans. The essential, for example, plan costs $2,000 and it includes 10,000 AI responses. By AI responses, I mean the automatic responses in more than 30 languages, 24/7. Then the response suggestions that are generated for the support agents and the interactions with the business intelligence.
Okay. When did you start the product?
I guess it's time for Roman to step in.
Yeah, I get that's time. Let me quickly introduce myself, and after that, I will continue with like company story. So,
Please.
my name is Roman, and I am Chief Technology Officer at CoSupport AI. So, basically, in simple words, I am in charge of all technical stuff in the company. Also, I am inventor of our core product, CoSupport Agent. So now let me quickly tell you an interesting story about like how company was created. So basically, that was I guess October of 2020, and for that time I was hired as a regular ML engineer, machine learning engineer, to one support outsourcing company, let's say like that.
Okay.
And I've been working like for a few months in that company, and I created a new solution how like we can basically automate ticket processing time, how we can eventually even optimize it and reduce like delays with before like response. So after that the like CEO and investor from that company just had a conversation with me and say that, hey, Roman, it seems like that's pretty solid and cool solution. So would you mind if we will run a new company and you will be in charge of all technical stuff, you will be in charge of all improvements for that. And from that time we started our company. But I guess after 2 years or maybe 2.5, because we started with the name of NLP Lab, which stands for NLP, Natural Language Processing Laboratory. So like we are the guys who knows what to do with that stuff, what with NLP at all. So after that, we discussed and decided basically that we need to move forward with end solution, not just only with laboratory, but with end solution. And I guess 1 year before, in summer, we established CoSupport AI. So CoSupport, like your second copilot that will leverage your CoSupport, like your customer experience in new level. So that's basically it.
So it's been 4 or 5 years now?
Yeah. So that's in the 10th of October, there are going to be 4 years.
And you started as 3 co-founders, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And today, how big is the team?
So we have the same number for 3 co-founders, but our team is like about 10 people, 10 super highly talented people, super experienced people, which is like led by Alex, our CEO. By the way, Alex has just unbelievable experience in customer support, so that's why he know what he's talking about. And also, one of our investors is Daria Leshchenko, CEO and managing partner in Support Rep, like huge
Yes,
company.
I know Support. Yeah.
So that's it.
Daria has been on our podcast before.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, it was great. And in terms of the market, I know there are many solutions starting to pop out right now in customer support in AI. What makes CoSupport AI different than the rest, and how do you see the market in terms of the competitors?
Good question. Well, we think that we developed the best technology on the market to automate and streamline your customer support processes. Why? Two patents prove that we are unique, and uniqueness in the field of AI is definitely something that makes you stand out from the crowd, because what the majority, like as you mentioned, every week new AI companies are founded, and you really need to have something special, something unique that
Yes.
that makes your solution better than the others. In our case, that's our patents. So we have a patent in unique AI architecture, and also that one we already have it, and an additional one is now pending. It's about the data processing. So by having these two patents, we are sure that our solutions work faster than our competitors' solutions, and that they deliver more accurate responses. For example, let's say hallucinations. Hallucinations are a common issue for ChatGPT and GPT-based models. Why? Because ChatGPT has access to almost the entire internet, and since the information on different data sources is often contradictory, you never know which data source ChatGPT uses when it generates answers. But that's not the case with our solution, because we have our own unique architecture, and we control what AI does and what knowledge-based AI uses when it generates answers. So when it cannot find the answer, instead of making it up, it will just escalate it to your support team.
And how do you get an US patent? I think it's really interesting. How long does it take? How do you apply? Something that you can share for the audience, for the entrepreneurs that are listening to this.
I can elaborate on that. So basically, as Alex mentioned, we have two patents. The first one is already for us, confirmed, approved. The second one is pending, but it's like patent application. For the first one, that's sounds kind of systems and methods for generative language models architecture. So basically, that's the one for unique model architecture, approach architecture to generate text, generate responses. And for getting that patent, I guess we spent few months of my research, few months of my investigations, and the first implementations from my end. After that, we started our legal stuff, and that I guess that took up to almost a year. The entire procedure took us up to 1 year. For the second patent, basically, I guess in just within 2 or 3 months, we're gonna have the second one, because we submitted two, but just wanted to move forward only with the one, and now we just want to finish with the second one. So I guess in the nearest month, we're gonna have the second one. And the second one is really also important, because the one thing also, while we are different and better than our competitors, is data privacy. So the second patent ensures that we know and we have our own approach how to pre-process the data and how to anonymize the data. So we have our own models, pre-trained and even model ensemble, to pre-process, clean the data, fully anonymize. So we can replace up to 16 entities, like first name, last name, mobile phone, email, and so on and so forth. So basically, that's really, really important stuff, because right now in our century, data is one of the most important resource. So
Yes.
we need to be aware of any kind of data leakage, personal data leakage, and so on.
And would you say is this a big selling point to new customers? Do they put a big price on this that you have this patent?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely, yeah. And basically, this means that no other company in the world can use your technology, right?
Correct.
That's amazing. That's amazing. In terms of the product market fit, do you think that you achieved it?
Very good question. Well, we started active marketing campaigns just a couple of months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And till now, our sales pipeline has already exceeded $150,000. So that definitely shows that there is interest. And this hype around ChatGPT fuels businesses' interest in leveraging AI. So more and more companies will
Yes.
be switching towards automating and streamlining customer support with the help of AI.
Okay. Now I have an interesting question for both of you. I'm curious to know about the biggest challenge that you, Roman, faced since starting the company, and you, Alex, since joining the company. So what's the challenge that you faced? Of course, there are many challenges around the journey, but
I can
something
start.
in
Yeah.
particular, yeah.
Okay. I guess that was when I mentioned previously when we was in position of NLP lab, not CoSupport, and we were kind of laboratory for different researches and investigations in field of data science, specifically in NLP. So we were thinking, okay, we are cool guys, we can do anything in NLP, and of course, what does it mean to deliver your technology to the end user, to the end client? It's like nothing difficult, but
Yeah.
that was kind of the biggest challenge for my tech department because having kind of cool, innovative, and state-of-the-art technology doesn't mean that you can deliver quickly, efficiently that technology to the end user, and that's the biggest challenge. Yeah.
How about you, Alex?
Yeah, from my side, that's for sure the demand creation. So the market is not formed yet. So it's a challenge for AI companies that build AI solutions to educate their customers because there are so many companies on the market right now that could save hundreds of thousands of dollars by leveraging AI, but they just don't know that. So we
Yes.
really need to educate them. We need to prove to them that, look, here is AI, here is what it can do, and here are the results it can bring to you, your company. So to summarize, demand creation is a
Yes.
problem.
Yes, I understand. How did you find your first customers?
Good question. So when we started with email outreach, but then there was an initiative from our director of marketing to start the outreach through LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the first time we reached out to leads through LinkedIn. And how we collected the list of the leads to whom we reached out. We just went to different platforms where they compared different softwares, and we found reviews left by different people on the AI related companies. And we created a list of like 50 companies whom we decided to reach out because they were already using some AI solution. And we reached out for the first time through LinkedIn. And we actually got a couple of responses, and one of those contacts actually converted into our client. So they initially started with like, okay, we don't trust AI yet,
Yeah.
but I like this solution that generates ready to go reply suggestions for your support team, for
Yes.
our support team. So we started with that. It was like very small volumes. And then they realized that like the accuracy is 99.9. And they're like, okay, why should we double check if it works correctly in 99% of the cases? So we launched the automatic AI, and they were like, okay, cool. I think your third solution, which is the BI, will be as cool as the first two. So let's do that as well. So that's eventually converted like from very small project to a paying client who is with us for like a couple of months already.
That's amazing. Now, before getting into some personal subjects, I'm curious to know about the vision for the future of the company. What do you want to achieve in the next couple of years?
Well, For sure, we want to leverage like the latest technologies, up-to-date technologies, and state-of-the-art technologies. So, like in general, all stuff like kind of cutting edge is for us. From my personal point of view, I think that we've done first steps in the era of agents, AI agents, and
Yes.
that's pretty much important. What does it mean? Like technically, it means that, believe me or not, in few years we're gonna have AI agents just an kind of personal AI assistant for most of progressive people, especially for businesses, especially for customer support. So that's really important. And I think even we're gonna have some kind of interactions between AI agent and AI agent or many AI agents, and really like many interesting things gonna happen. So that's our vision.
I totally agree, and I think it's super exciting, right?
Yeah.
Especially
For sure.
for you are in a good position in the market right now.
Yes.
Okay. What's your favorite software that you use? But apart from your own.
Okay. The favorite software that we use. So I mentioned that I began as a machine learning engineer, as a data scientist. So from that time, even for now, my favorite software is software from JetBrains called PyCharm. So basically, PyCharm is a EDE software for creating, compiling, and running software, especially for Python. So I just usually make code review and so on. So that's my personal preference.
Alex?
That's a very difficult question for me, to be honest.
Any software that you think, I don't know, it can also be graphic design, productivity.
I think honestly that Google Workspace
Yes.
is just top notch. Like with all of their products that I use on a daily basis, not just like email, Drive, Meets, Docs. So
Calendar.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely Google Workspace.
What would be your best piece of advice for someone just starting out at 20 years of age after finishing their studies, wanting to get into AI, into software, into tech? What would you advise them?
I guess that's maybe a question for me because that's also part of my backstory, how I became in AI. And maybe that's gonna be kind of motivational for somebody else, I believe.
Yes.
So that started, I guess, in the third course of my university, and after my lecture for Java programming, like professor just discussed with me some opportunities and say, "Hey, Roman, you're a pretty smart guy, and I know that our local region IT company starts like data science camp, data science courses. So would you mind to try? Because you're smart, you can after that get a interesting job in that field." And believe me or not, for that time, I didn't know anything about data science at all. I had high marks. I really loved programming. I loved computer networks. I loved administrating and a lot of interesting stuff. But I did not like even Python, data science at all. But after that, I tried. I learned Python, I guess, within 2 weeks. I passed the test task. I passed the interview. We had courses. After that data science camp, from 15 or 16 people, only 2 were left to continue moving with the company. I was in that 2. So basically, that's how I started my AI career. So for that time, that was not kind of AI. For that time, data science keyword was pretty much hyped. Not AI, but data science. And after that, I just wanted to focus only on NLP because that was my choice. Yeah.
Okay. I guess those are my main questions for the podcast. If there's anything else that you want to share today before we close it, please share anything that you want to the audience.
Yeah, thank you very much for having us today. I would like to add just one more piece of advice from my
Please.
side. This one for the companies who are looking for AI solutions. So don't be afraid to at least explore what AI is capable of right now, because as I mentioned, more and more companies will be switching towards AI. Customer expectations will be growing. Like they will be expecting immediate responses, multilingual support 24/7. So if you want to keep up with this continuously growing customer expectations, you need to start looking into AI. And believe me, AI can do a lot already. It can save you thousands of dollars already.
I totally agree. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for joining us, and I wish you the best of luck with the product. I really believe in it, and I hope a lot of businesses realize the potential of it, how to save time, make more money, and overall use a great solution with AI. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a nice one.
Have a nice day.